Welcome back everyone to Captain of the River, where I have returned here to the mill because I plan to do some morning swimming to see if I can find the last waterfall. Now I went over a bridge near the last waterfall, but I think that if I enter the water from the mill, I might be able to swim upstream and catch it there. But while preparing, I noticed that there is a well-used fishing rod here. What's this all about? New deed, dwellers of Old Swanfleet. Really? Dwellers of Old 7 items. Discover an old cornerstone, a curious pendant, an engraved stone, a cache of old notes, a collection of pottery, and a rusted dagger. Wasn't looking for any of that type of stuff. I've probably been near some of that stuff and just didn't notice. Well, I suppose it's time to head into the water and do a bit of swimming. This seems to be working. Now let's see if there's anything here. So far nothing. A skeleton lies upon the nearby rocks. What? There's a skeleton from the nearby rocks. What, for the last person who tried to swim in this area? I hope not. I certainly don't want to join them. Well, that's it. So I suppose I should bring the piece of pottery back to Drudwin. Considering the skeleton, it's probably best that I didn't try jumping over the falls in order to reach that spot. But now, let's see about that corruption. That means going deeper into the woods. I believe that's going to be off this way. Let's see if we can find anything. Well, if we find anything other than wolves here and there. Anything around here? It looks like it could be the shadow's presence threatens you. The presence of the shadow threatens me. A bear? Okay. I wasn't expecting it to be a bear. I definitely wasn't expecting it to be a bear. Well, let's ask Gwen for what this is all about. I was attacked by a corrupted bear.
Hello.
The shadow touches the beasts of the land now? It is more dire than I thought. First the plants, and now the animals. If we allow this corruption to go unabated, it could cause a great strife in the Storvales. My friend in Lintrib has told me similar stories. In fact, he speaks of black riders passing through. I suspect he could tell you more. Go to Lintrib and find Nudo Sushik. Regale them of what has transpired and give them this sample of coltsfoot. Lintrib is north of here. Yes, I've been there already. Back to Lintrib. Ah, here is Nudo Sushik.
What do you need?
The corruption on the coltsfoot plant is troubling indeed. You say that Gwenfer sent you? Well, she is right. This might explain the recent unrest in Cobb's Hollow. Ever since the Black Riders passed through, the situation here in Storvales grows more and more bleak. Our very way of life is being threatened. Ooh.
I have witnessed the crossing of Black Riders through these parts, and a veil of shadow along with them.
Thank you for sharing your story with me. I've witnessed the crossing of black riders crossing these parts of the Vale of Shadow along with them. It has been a terrible effect on this land. All the spiders of Cobb's Hollow have come to chaos. I have been working together with my friend Corwin to deal with the Shadow's corruptive force. Alright? So, I need to speak with Corwin. Oh, this way. You know, I find it a little bit strange that we have this quest here where we have this hobbit and this hobbit's friend over here who is an elf. So you have this hobbit and this elf who know about the Black Riders. I was sent to get information about the Black Riders, but I don't think I'll be relaying this information to the ranger when I get there because it was part of a different quest chain. Anyway, let's see if I remember that properly. Hello there.
It was this very shadow that led me here, and that has kept me here.
Are you the one who helped Hoot Nudo? Then we have both been working tirelessly to combat this spread. I found myself here in the Store Vales in my travels through Eregion. It was this very shadow that led me here, and that kept me here. If you could help me, perhaps I could create a draft that will ease the pain of on the land. I will first need a sample of the blighted plant life. The corruption is strongest in the dark nest Cobb's Hollow. Travel to Cobb's Hollow and find a sample of the corrupted plant life. But be cautious. What lurks within is dark and twisted. So I need to get 6 colt's foot and 6 feldwort within Cobb's Hollow. Oh joy! Back to the bridge, and this time I'm going to head a little bit west of south, and that should lead me to Cobb's Hollow. And based on the name, I suspect I'm going to find a spider or two there. But for now, we need to swim every stream and find this place. Well, assuming I don't get lost in the weeds. Is this Cobb's Hollow, or are these rocks near Cobb's Hollow? Ooh. You have discovered Cobb's Hollow. I guess that answers my question. Now. Yep. Cobwebs. Ooh. Corrupted feldwort. Alright. Some of that. And I'm sure there'll also be some coals put around here. And, oh, yes, spiders also. Of course, the spiders. Whee! What'd I get here? Withdrawal. Breaks the effects of dazes, stuns, and knockdowns. Alright. Oh, a Herald of Victory. And pressing attack. Oh, okay, I get pressing attack now. Alright. Let's get. Just have to figure out what I can do with pressing attack. So, here we go. Whack. Whack. Hey, have you guys seen any? Another one! Ah. They're all over the place. Spiders everywhere. Ah, here's some colt's foot. Corrupted, of course. And with more of these big spiders in the area. Oopsie daisy. Oh, that's a big one. Alright, there's some really big spiders over here. Well, I guess we need to kill a few more of those too. Oh my! What is this? I have a feeling this is something I'm supposed to be killing on the next quest after this rather than this one. But it's here. I'm here. And it looks really nasty. So I think that's good enough reason to buy it. If I have to kill it again later, then we'll just call it practice. Here are the plants you ordered.
I had anticipated a further progressed corruption, but these plants have transformed into something else entirely.
We must act quickly if we are to fight this corruption. You will find my mortar and pestle by my work table. Take these samples and grind them into a workable powder. Okay. A mortar and pestle. Well, oh. Here we are. Grind, 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 grind. Here you go.
Take the samples and mix them with the ingredients I have prepared.
Alright, so you have some ingredients in a work table, yes, and take the samples and mix them with it. Okay. Those ingredients plus the corrupted mix. Okay, good. The draft looks ready.
You have done well. This draught should be enough to stave off the corruption for now.
You will need to find a suitable area to spread the draft. A source of running water should prove effective in spreading the draft throughout the land. Take this file and find a waterfall. There should be one to the south of Lintrib that runs into the wade water that the people of the Storvales often visit to use to clean their things. That should work. Alright, find a suitable waterfall, and I should know where all the waterfalls are located, considering that I've managed to visit every single one of them already. Well, maybe not every single one of them, but quite a selection of them at least. These birds will never learn. I thinned out the spiders a bit.
Is there something I can do for you?
So the infestation has gotten worse. If left unchecked, these spiders could multiply and endanger all of the Storvales. It's bad enough with alien crops and aggressive animals. All that wouldn't matter if the whole land was overrun by this infestation. You must find the Spider Queen taken by the Shadow and defeat her. Right, fine. I will find the Spider Queen. The same Spider Queen that I've already killed, but that's beside the point. This should be a good spot. Pretty close to where I fought that bear earlier. There you go. Anything behind this waterfall? Nah. Just good clean water that's going to be used to purify this land. Now, I think I'm supposed to be killing a spider somewhere. Ah, there's the corrupted queen right up there. Unfortunately, we've got other spiders in the area that also need to be dealt with. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to get them both. Oopsie daisy. Let's go in that. That's one done. Ooh, thank goodness for that skill. We'll just emphasize the single target on that one. Let's get this queen down quickly. It's hard to see what all is around here. But at least I've got those nice captain skills to keep me alive. Anyway, I've taken care of that problem, so let's get back to Klager. Or actually, that's Mietrith. Mission accomplished?
This should help in warding off the Shadow's corruption for now, but I fear it may not be enough.
Nonetheless, this gives us more time to come up with a more permanent solution. We have done all that we can with what we have. That is all that anyone can hope for. I hope that whatever looms out there spreading this shadow will soon meet its end. Alright, now of course going to the main storyline for this zone. Now, I need to inform that I have killed the corrupted queen a second time.
Just a moment.
Thank you for defeating the Spider Queen, both of them, and that should slow their proliferation into the Storvales for now. But this is just the beginning. We must find a more permanent solution for driving back the shadow. We have some room to breathe yet. Right. So that takes care of that. Completed Daring into Cobb's Hollow and completed Tales of Swanfleet Advanced. New deed. Tales of Swanfleet Final. Well, of course there'd be a final. So far we've done 30 quests and I need to do 30 more. Yay! I checked all those waterfalls.
Is there something I can do for you?
Ah, good work. And what have you there? Well, would you look at this? How old is this, I wonder? And you found a skeleton too? Ooh, I can't wait to tell all my friends about the discoveries that that we have made. Thank you. And speaking of reports, maybe I better go and speak with the mayor. I checked the other two villages.
Well, it seems these are strange days indeed.
I will not say that you are right, but, well, let it be known that mayors are never to be embarrassed, especially not in their own village. And the word of an outsider must always be judged with a grain of true salt. This is all to say, one of the hunters has returned, and his tale is most peculiar. You'd better hear it from him. Oh? And what's this all about?
There are Uruks about, stranger.
Ah! Alright. So I don't have to worry about reporting no Uruks. That's good. Me and Drusy Biggle were out on the brush, lying in wait for one of the boars of the Storvales to stray within reach of our bows, when we saw one of the vile creatures looking about. Well, we changed our choice of target right then and there. Not for eating, you understand, perish the thought, but we caught him. We caught ourselves an Uruk, and now we need to decide what to do with him. Alright, guard's helm, protective helm. I think the protector's helm. Well, right now though, that's a question. Would I rather have the plus 10 fate? Yeah, actually plus 10 fate, plus 1 vitality is probably better than that 1 extra armor point, but oh well.
I left Drusy behind to guard the prisoner, so I could ask the mayor what to do.
I left Drusy with the prisoner, but if you and this ranger are up to it, I could lead the two of you back to the prisoner. It's not that far. What do you say? Well, I suppose that would be a good idea. What do you say about that?
We had better follow him to his captive, and quickly.
The Stores are a hardy folk, but I fear the harm an Uruk warrior might do, though he be their captive. Well then, let's go and find out what's going on.
Lead on, Flan. Where does your friend hold captive this Uruk?
It's not far now, just a quick jog up the hill. Oh, sorry about the chill in the air, friends, but we're almost there. This way. Follow me, and no dawdling. Right. Alright, let's get around here. Up here. Wait. Wait. Do you hear that? Wait, you mean other than my horn? Oh, boars. Well, that could be useful. Oh, what good fortune! 4 steaks will serve us well this winter. You're supposed to be bringing us to your captive. Oh yes, yes, oh yes. This way. Oh well. Let's head around this way. Good. Quite a distance we've got here. Ah! Drusy, how fares the captive? He is fine. He knows not to try anything. But more importantly, did you see those boars? They ran right past here, and I would have loosed some arrows at them, but I didn't want to take my attention from the captive. They were big, though. There'd have been meat enough on those bones to prepare quite a few boar meat steaks for the folks of Clegger. Tell me that you slew them, and that Flam was quick enough with his bow or his knife to get them? Yes, we did get them. Ah! But there are more pressing matters on hand. More pressing? I suppose. But still, those boars really were something, and it would be a shame to let so many potential dinners escape without at least trying. All right. Anyway, we've taken care of that. When I get free of you rats, I'll make you pay. You wish you never crossed Ustul. You have no idea what's coming from you. For all of you. Wonderful. Why did you come to Swanfleet? The fighting Urukai go where they please. Nowhere is safe for you. I think you'll find that you're wrong about that creature. Is that so? My boys have their orders, but once that's done, I think they'll want to stay. There's good eating to be had in this valley. Plenty of vermin. How dare you! Wait, something's approaching. Ready yourself, friends. I think you'd never hear them. Come get 'em, boys! I think these newcomers must be here to rescue our captive. Let us show them that they have erred, and badly. We will not let them go without a fight. There you go. Druzy! Oh, see, maintain your watch. Okay, here we go. And you. There you go. Now. Oh, I think our captive is dying. What a pity. This is an Uruk arrow. He dies by the deeds of his own kind. They were not here to rescue him at all. This changes nothing. You will die even more painfully than I. Hear me, all of you. Hear the words of Ushtul. You will die at the hands of the Uruk-hai. Sharku has made us a mighty force. Sharku? This is your leader? I hope he's stronger than you prove to be. I am not frightened of your kind, Ushtul. Sharku! Saruman. Saruman? Why would he speak the name of the White Wizard? What did he mean by that? I think that operation was successful.
Thank you for aiding my folk. It reflects well upon you and upon me.
That's the mark of a good mayor, you know, selecting the right person for the job at hand. I have had little to do with wizards, but I can tell from your friend's expression that these tidings of Saruman can mean nothing good. Perhaps this gift will help you to speed you on your way to combat this new and unpleasant development. Alright, so I get male boots. Alright.
Why does your ranger friend just stand there, like a lump on a log?
Speak up, man. What's gotten into that ranger? Yeah, what is wrong?
I cannot believe this.
Can it be true that Saruman commanded these Uruks to attack the folk of Swan Fleet? Why would the wizard wish to do harm to the folk of Mossward? He's never been a watchful protector of Middle-earth. What can have changed? It might be a lie. There can be no other explanation. Let's return to Mossward and see how the people of these fare in our absence. I can't believe that Saruman is capable of such treachery. There must be something else to blame for these orc presence in these lands. There must be something else. What will we find when we return to Mossward? We have to find that out in the next episode of Captain of the River.